Mark chapter 7 verses 14 to 20. When he had called all the multitude to himself, he said to them, "Hear me, everyone, and understand. There is nothing that enters a man from outside which can defile him, but the things which come out of him, those are the things that defile a man. If anyone has ears to hear, let him hear." When he had entered a house away from the crowd, his disciples asked him concerning the parable. So he said to them, "Are you thus without understanding also? Do you not perceive that whatever enters a man from outside cannot defile him, because it does not enter his heart, but his stomach, and is eliminated, thus purifying all foods?" And he said, "What comes out of a man that defiles a man?" The theme of the debate in Mark chapter 7 is conflict between God's law and the traditions of the elders. These religious leaders had made rituals that extended God's original commands, and then taught the people that they would be unclean or defiled if they failed to keep them. What does it mean to be defiled? It is the unholy state that blocks people from participating in holy events. It is the barrier that prevents us from meeting the Lord. It is the state where a person's mind and body are unsanctified. If any priest approached God while unclean, he faced the possibility of death. Jesus made it clear that no one would be defiled by eating food without following the rituals of the elders. Rather, he emphasized that it was what came out of a man that defiled him. So we can conclude that there are elements within us that can defile us. It reminds me of David's confession. "Behold, I was brought forth in iniquity, and in sin my mother conceived me." That's us. That's our nature. We are born with the propensity to commit every kind of sin. This tendency can either be oppressed or developed by the kind of life we lead every day. It is not hard to see Christians who, instead of dealing with the problems inside their hearts, try to maintain their holiness by focusing on the outside, by following religious rituals. An observer may think they are living holy lives that are pleasing to God because they go to church, faithfully give all kinds of offerings, make time for personal meditation, and are diligent in sharing their testimony and their money. However, we should remember that if those actions are not the natural byproduct of hearts governed by the Holy Spirit, they mean nothing. They are empty rituals, just like the Jews who try to be holy by washing their hands before meals. How should we live? If we deal with the sinful inclinations in our hearts through the indwelling Holy Spirit, the natural outcome will be good actions and good fruit. From tomorrow, I'm going to begin discussing these sinful elements that Jesus mentioned: adultery, fornication, murder, theft, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lewdness, the evil eye, blasphemy, pride, and foolishness. Which one of these is most active in my life?